How's it hanging, fellas? I'm OrosZ, and this is another episode of Borderlands The Handsome Collection. And in today's episode, check this out, I got a new look going on. I think I kinda fit, right? I have a broken heart on my chest, I'm crying. It's like, the event we're doing is called the Broken Heart DLC, so I think it fits pretty well. Here's my new equipment. I got Hector's Paradise, talked about this gun before. It looks identical to the Hornet, except it's always electrical, and not corrosion, like the Hornet. So it's basically a reskin of the Hornet. It's exactly the same. It works the same too. It's just that it's a different element. We got an SMG called the Bitch. Yeah, it's called the Bitch. We got a Skull Masher, which is one of my favorite sniper rifles. It's pretty awesome. Though I have to say, that Trespasser sniper rifle I had a while back, even though it doesn't look nearly as fucking awesome, it's slightly better. And check this out. I actually have two Bada Booms here. One electrical and one normal. Actually, I'm gonna use this electrical for a while. Whoops, wait. The normal one has way more damage though. And I realized something, that the B shield I was using all this time was on level 48, and look how much amped damage it has, 30,000. That's quite a lot, but this one has 40,000, and it's only 2 levels higher. So yeah, I have a new really cool shield and a new cool grenade. And if we go into the quest log, you may notice that I defeated Hyperius the Invincible, which we tried to do a couple of episodes ago. Actually, last episode. And the episode before that, we were trying to fucking fight this stupid boss. And I also defeated Master Yi, and I actually have the footage to prove it, so here you go.
Yes, screw that guy! Well done, my friend. Turn to me once you are done moving this mutilated corpse.
I have found the final bad thing you must face, my friend. I do not know what it is, but I know this. You will destroy it because you are the coolest kid in school. Good luck.
the thing! This is the best day of my entire life. Or anyone else's. You're just that cool.
Yeah, a boss fight most people defeat, or at least most people that publish videos about it on YouTube, seem to defeat in like 10 seconds, or even less than that. Took me 20 minutes. And I figured a cool way to do it, in case you want to repeat it, maybe you also have a problem with it. I jumped out of bounds, just like I did in that episode. But instead of fighting him, like, at that, like, nearest point where you can see him, I went a little bit further down the map, and there was this, like, pipe, and I hid underneath the pipe, and I basically kept shooting at him, but kept one robot alive, so he was taking very little damage, but at least he wasn't attacking me or jumping towards me, so he would disappear. And thanks to that, he just fucking stood there and took it, and fucking crazy shit happened. Towards the end of the fight, he grew, like, really huge, which made him an even easier target, so he took additional damage. What the hell is that? And yeah, I just kind of kept shooting him for like 20 minutes until he died. And I gained no experience from it, or at least no significant experience from it. I gained no experience from turning in the quest. I got no good items out of it. It was completely a complete fucking waste of time. Only reason I did it was just so the quest would disappear from my quest log. It was completely fucking worthless. And then Master Gi I defeated using that exploit that I showed you. And that's how I found, yeah, and also I decided to farm Hunter Hellquist in the base game to get a much better B shield, because I couldn't believe that the B shield I was using wasn't even on my level, while everything else is. And it's got a little bit better defense, not very much, but still. Well, the amp damage is pretty good, so that's nice. It is better in every way, just not by significant margin. Yeah, and I needed Iridium to access Master Gi, and a good source of Iridium really quickly is killing King Mong, you know, the big bully Mong that drops you the Bada Boom, and he just so happened to drop me a Bada Boom with an even better damage than the one I already had. So that's pretty cool. And also, I'm planning to be recording like a lot of fucking Borderlands episodes now, because I come to a realization that I have the rest of this week and one more week of recording videos, and somehow I gotta finish Borderlands, and I was even hoping to do that Mafia Let's Play. You know how I was talking about how I'm gonna finish this Let's Play and then I'm gonna like record as much of Mafia as possible. I don't even think if I'm gonna pull that off, if I'm being honest. Maybe a couple of episodes of Mafia is what I'm gonna do at best. I have a fuck ton of Borderlands episodes, but like I said, I really just want to finish this fucking Let's Play. So from now on, I think from today, I'm going to... Because I was recording like 4 episodes of Borderlands and then an episode on gameplay and such, I think I'm going to change it where I might record just like 6 episodes of Borderlands a day or something. I don't know. We will see. If I keep him to half an hour, that would be what? 1, 2, 3 hours of sitting here playing the game. Didn't I pick up this fish? Oh, I guess it reset. Must have reset. Alright, let's shoot it with a rocket launcher. Yeah, we got a new equipment. We're going through the Rodgut Distillery, the Broken Hearts DLC for Moxxi. It's pretty short, so I might finish it next episode. I don't know if this episode. I'll probably make some significant progress in it this episode, but whether I'll finish it or not is a different matter. Haven't I fucking killed you before? Thank you. Yeah, and yesterday what I did was actually sit down for like about, I don't know, but it was like almost 5 hours of me recording stuff. And I recorded 2 bonus episodes to Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. You know what? I was actually playing it a little bit over the weekend, and I had a fucking blast with it, even though I only played it for about an hour. I was like, man, if I had more time on my hands, I would have actually did a third playthrough of the game. I want to do a third playthrough of that game at some point in the future, and I've been talking so much about it in that video that, like, whatever new improvements Borderlands 4 makes, I hope maybe in the future we will get some kind of Wonderlands 2, maybe hosted by a different character this time. Maybe it'll be Mr. Torg's Wonderlands or something like that. I don't know if Mr. Torg is not annoying enough to handle a whole DLC. But I think if you tone him down, you know, like you keep his voice as it is, but like I think if you give like depth, you know, to Mr. Torg, he's already a really cool character, but just like not make him obnoxious and fucking screaming all the time. Of course, he has to be obnoxious and screaming, but not all the fucking time. You know, give him a little bit of like maybe like you follow a quest line that he came up with, right? And it starts all fun and nice, but then it gets like all depressing, and you kind of find out that, I don't know, Mr. Torg is struggling with something. There's a fucking robot that walked into me. Sorry, I was doing something on my phone. I don't know. I was thinking a lot of different ideas on how Wonderlands could be. I would rather have a new Wonderlands game than a new fucking Tales from the Borderlands game, because at this point I don't trust Gearbox to make it good. I think they're gonna fuck it up and make it a piece of shit, just like new Tales of the Borderlands. There's a hidden secret here. If you go to this place, you'll find a leprechaun.
Look out! Badass!
And if you hit him, it only works if you melee hit him, not if you shoot him, so you gotta chase him.
Stage left.
Is that a
I got
baby?
kids. Kind of.
All right, real
Don't
talk.
worry about all these hodonks running around. They're cool.
So if you take
For
a
now.
bullet twirl, he's borrowed. Huh? Huh? You're suggesting we
You gotta
throw a
chase
stolen
him
baby?
until he...
Out.
No, we ain't gonna
Don't
hurt him.
even need
Just
the
kidnap
money.
him.
Yeah, I do.
I'm half now.
Damn it.
Wife and children.
He ran away. I guess it's a leprechaun because the Zaffords are all Irish gang themed, right? So obviously there gotta be a leprechaun. He did drop us some iridium, but I got like way better stuff out of him. Also, you can kill him and then he drops like a fuck ton of shit. But yeah, I guess I wasn't fast enough. I'm sure he respawns later, so we'll try it again. Now we gotta kidnap a baby. That's cool. Sup, all you hodonks. And I'm sure there's a fish somewhere in a bucket. Oh, they're fixing a car. That's pretty cool. Fish in a bucket. You got others. It's a common rarity fish. And I think there might be another fish around here. The uncommon rarity fish. What are the rarities called? Because I just always call them by the color. White, green, blue. Purple. Purple. And orange. Right, I'll borrow this baby real quick. Thank you. Oh, by the way, while I was farming the bee, right, the new one that I have, I leveled up from Hunter Hellquist, so I put one skill point into this skill. Just in case you're curious, because I all of a sudden have one level higher than I was last episode. So you might be curious as to what the fuck even... What's that all about? Yeah, so you know how I was talking about in previous episodes and how I'm gonna handle all these Let's Plays that I have planned, even though I have no time for them? Well, when Mafia comes out... You know what, if I wasn't going on a vacation with my parents, it would have all been fine. But we already had a hotel reserved, and it's not like I'm moving out later next month. I already have a ticket and everything. So I'm not going to fucking spend my last moments with my family by ignoring them and fucking recording Let's Plays instead. That would be an awful fucking choice to make. Let's go kill another fish. You know what, all these like beginning treasures, like the white one was pretty easy. The green one's pretty easy too. Blue one's pretty easy, but purple and legendary actually do get kinda difficult. Be funny if the legendary one summoned like a actual raid boss. Yeah, so since I managed to defeat Hyperius, good news. In the next DLC, the raid boss, I know how to kill. So it's like, once again, I'm not gonna kill him in 5 seconds like some people show off on the internet. But I did kill them plenty of times in the past, so shouldn't have a problem with that. It's the third DLCs, 2 raid bosses. One, I'm not even going to attempt, just like that one raid boss in the base game, the hidden one, the giant, what's it called? The giant, like, wasp creature, you know, that levels up as you damage it. Because you have to do that over and over, damage the wasp, get it to level up, and then eventually it'll become a raid boss. And that's fucking garbage, and I hate doing that.
Looks like the distillery shut up tighter than an abstinence advocate at an orgy. But one of those poor slave boys got locked out too. Maybe talk to him?
I had a drink here. It's a Mentos energy drink, non-sparkling drink, salty lychee. See, they say non-sparkling drink. I was made fun of a couple of episodes ago that I didn't realize what a soda was because I always called it sparkling drink. Alright, wait, no, I called it a fizzy drink. Yeah, apparently that's not what people call it. Apparently people just call them sodas. With jelly bites. Shake it. Alright, I'll shake it. Since it's not sparkling, it shouldn't blow up in my face, right? But yeah, I believe I had it before, but I have other flavors too. But this one I'm pretty sure I had, salty lychee. I don't know whose idea was it to put jelly inside of a fucking drink. But I've come to like it.
Woe is me. My beloved girlfriend bot slaves away inside the distillery, and I cannot save her due to my pre-programmed self-esteem issues.
Just like pre-programmed depression of Claptrap.
Strong enough to bust open the doors.
How can a robot,
give him some words of encouragement?
you know, get depressed?
I know almost nothing about romance,
Claptrap
so
must
please
be
pretend I
really
just said
advanced.
something really inspiring about the power of love.
Oh my god, guys, my character just fucking spoke.
You're right. Let's go save my girlfriend.
Isn't that crazy? This is like one of the few instances of your main character actually speaking. Yeah, but the B shield is all OP as fuck. As long as you don't get shot. Even though Hector's Paradise is also a pretty cool gun. Also, last time I did this DLC, I think I was playing as Zero on my Steam Deck. Ed actually glitched out. See, Ed is supposed to enter the circle on the map, but in my playthrough on Steam Deck, he somehow walked around it and got stuck somewhere. He walked around the fucking circle somehow, and he got stuck on that gate, and I couldn't progress the fucking quest. I don't know how, but he just like walked over here, and he walked into the wall here, instead of going this way. Never had that happen to me, but yeah, it caused me to reset the game. Kind of annoyed the fuck out of me. Dude, I'm just picking up ammo. Fucking calm down, you stupid fucking piece of shit. Yeah, so in all honesty, I'm starting to doubt that whole plan of doing my Mafia Let's Play, unless the game runs well on a Steam Deck, but it's an Unreal Engine 5 game and I kinda doubt it. Man, I just realized that all these games I'm looking forward to play are on Unreal Engine 5. Because we have Mafia the Old Country running on Unreal Engine 5. And I wonder what the performance on PC will be like and whether Steam Deck can handle it. I kinda doubt it, but then we have Metal Gear Delta, which is, I dare to say, a much smaller game than Mafia the Old Country, even though Mafia the Old Country isn't gonna be some open world huge fucking game. Junkbot, Ed. Yeah, Ed's a junkbot.
You've got to find the high quality old stuff.
He's like really big and has a cannon on his head. He's made out of the back of a car. And Stella's just a pink loader. I think they're having robot sex. Also, if you look closely, the hearts coming out of them are pixelated, right? Isn't that fucking weird? Like, don't you think it would kind of like the heart textures used for this would have been more like in style of Borderlands? But no, for some reason. What the fuck is wrong with you guys? For some reason, they're using Minecraft hearts to represent love. Those are straight up hearts from Minecraft. I don't know how they got away with it. Is it on purpose? There is a Minecraft Easter egg, and you know, there's a creeper and all that in the game.
Ugh. That was not for me.
Yeah, I don't know why, but this DLC features a lot of dialogue from the main playable character. Makes me wonder why the fuck couldn't the whole game be like that, where the character actually says stuff? That would have been awesome. But instead we just feel like this passive observer.
Not great.
You can still see straight. You haven't found the good stuff. Keep sipping.
What the fuck am I, like, looking for? Something old? Yeah, I guess old as in whiskey? How old is whiskey?
That felt good.
Could have found plenty of other old stuff.
That whiskey and we'll get to the next ingredient.
Ed himself looks like a pretty old robot, so... Oh, okay. Thought I had to grab the entire barrel.
And borrowed. You'll need to find some gold. There's gotta be some around here. The Zaffords are as greedy as they come. Huh. Dead end. You'll have to find a way through.
Allow me, Vault Hunter. If the least I can do to repay you.
Yeah, so I did the fucking raid boss. I'm pretty proud of myself. I never did it
Your nearest stash of
before.
gold coins.
But the method I found might have not been the standard method of defeating Hyperius, but I don't have any fucking friends to do it with. And the boss fight otherwise is crazy fucking hard. So I'm not even going to pretend like I can fucking do it. Even with these good items that I'm using. Like, sure, normal enemies die in one shot, but Jesus Christ, like, Hyperius is not a normal enemy and he's fucking crazy. Yeah, anything else I have to say? So I'm starting to doubt my Mafia Let's Play working out, and how the fuck will I do it? Will it run on Steam? Should I even buy it on Steam? I mean, I can always buy it, see whether it fucking runs well, and if it doesn't, I can refund the game. And then hope that maybe I'll... Like, when I'm moving out, I don't know if my parents might be able to send me my PS5, like if I'll give them money and then I'll just simply tell them my address and they'll send it over and I'll have my PS5, I'll have my... And then I could just buy Mafia digitally if I won't be able to find some kind of a fucking game store fast enough. Because I was thinking like maybe I'll find a game store in my new place and like order a physical copy because I would like to have a physical copy, but I think maybe this time around maybe I should just kind of get over it and get a digital copy like most people probably do. And yeah, or maybe I could buy like a cheap used PS5 at my new location. Also, the blue fish is around here somewhere, I think. The blue one is the one that I'm always like missing whenever I play this DLC. Damn it, where did I put the blue fish? I think it's around here somewhere. I always fucking miss the blue fish. Where is it? Feel like I would have seen a blue beam coming out of the item. By the way, you guys remember the SNS munitions from Borderlands 1? It was they were like the bandits of this game. I mean, not the bandits, but like the bandits as a manufacturer, where they were the manufacturer with like really big magazine sizes. Well, they stopped. They basically disappeared from this franchise after Borderlands 1. And not many people know what happened to them, but apparently... I'm gonna sell it, fuck this B-shield. Apparently what happened to them is that now, instead of making munitions, they're called SNS accessories. And apparently they're the people who make these glowing beams. Yes, I'm serious. These beams coming out of items are canonically there. It's not a video game thing. Apparently those are really there, And if you lived in this universe, you would have seen beams coming out of things.
Shut up! Farewell!
I like how I really like this DLC, by the way. It's like small, and we're pretty much about to beat it. It's not like the pirate one where it's pretty long and will take a couple of episodes. It's like a smaller one, but it's Valentine's themed. I really like that, and also the fact that there it is. Nice. Okay. I'm pretty sure the purple and the legendary one are pretty hard to miss. I think the purple one drops out of the boss we're about to fight, and the legendary one I think drops out of the final boss, which is actually kind of hard. Or at least last time I did it on my zero, it was pretty hard. Maybe Maya won't have a problem with them. Actually, Maya with her ability might have an easier time with them. Yes, I've been playing a little bit of Tiny Tina's Wonderland. Whoa, golden robot. Bling loader. Not dealing damage.
No. That thing's made out of solid gold.
I wasn't supposed to find new, I was supposed to find gold. Yeah, golden loader, isn't that cool? I think it is. Chase that motherfucker.
And stay down.
Look at that, my orb is flying around now. Seeking other targets. And you know what sucks? I think this skill, because if you look at it, it says that I have a 20% chance of this happening. I guess if I invest all the way with this skill, I will have a 100% chance of this happening. But what I find stupid is that I think it should be like 100% as soon as you get it. It would have been way more interesting than just a random chance for this to happen. Because like if you invest this deep down into the skill tree, I feel like it should have always been happening. In fact, I think it's way better than this stupid fucking skill. Like these two should be swapped in my opinion. And like this skill alters your face lock, where instead of locking into enemies and like locking them in place, you then brainwash them and turn them on their friends. And I tried using that on the first time I made this character. I actually went all the way with this skill tree until I realized that it sucks and went with this skill tree instead. And my god, this brainwash ability sucks ass. I really hate it, but yeah, I think they should be swapped so that this ability is just requires just one skill point to have always, like face lock flying around after you kill an enemy. It goes into other enemies, and this should be altered. You know how when I use face lock, it kind of sucks enemies towards my face lock ability? I don't know if you probably noticed that, right? But you know, when I'm using face lock, all the enemies around that aren't affected by face lock get pulled towards it. And I'm pretty sure that's an effect from this skill tree, right? Chain reaction, is that it? No, that's not it. Corrodes all nearby enemies. Which one pulls them towards? Oh, it's this one, I think. Yeah, also pulls out nearby enemies towards. See, that's a 1 skill point requirement, and so should be this one. And this should, in my opinion, alter so that all the enemies who get pulled towards the face lock should have a chance of being brainwashed, so that you can increase that chance by keep investing skills. I don't know, I would have reworked this skill tree if I was working on it. I would have swapped those two abilities, and I would have made the brainwash ability similar to the pull towards the face lock ability, where it has a chance of happening unless you invest all the skills in it, and at that point it will always happen. So when you use face lock, all the nearby enemies turn on their friends, and maybe even help you kill the target that's been face locked. But the way it works, where it basically gets rid of your face lock and instead you just brainwash enemies, it fucking sucks. And there we go, golden loader dropped us a purple fish. And final boss of this DLC will drop us the legendary fish. So that just leaves the blue fish that's kind of hard to find.
First, add the gold.
And I really am about to beat this DLC just one sitting.
Looking good. Now, the whiskey for something old.
Yeah, we're 24 minutes in.
Now toss in the baby.
Ellie!
I'm kidding. Don't toss the baby.
Yeah, that's better.
Everyone will tell you small lies, except the people you love, who will tell you large ones.
Awesome. The baby's crying.
Seriously? This right here? This is not something good guys do.
Yellow.
Yeah, I don't
Never
believe
say
we're
that
the good
again.
guys. I wanna get grinded.
Sounds like the love potions mix
Grind
as
me
we
up.
speak. Hey, with all this talk of marriage, I'm curious.
Grind me up.
Was there ever a Mr. or Mrs. Vault Hunter in your life?
There was once an older man. He's dead now, of course.
I think Maya is referring to that guy we've heard about.
Just turn on the
So
machine
he was
to
more like her
distill it.
caretaker, not her boyfriend. Pretty sure the only love interest Maya ever had was Krieg. Funny enough. Yeah, I finished that Krieg DLC in Borderlands 3 a while back, and I don't like the way it's designed, but I really like the idea of the DLC. I don't like how you basically have to go through every location twice in a row.
Alright, better deliver that silly ass potion and do
Like
the
you beat the,
marriage.
you go through the location, you do side quests on the way,
And whatever.
and then when you
Do the
exit
thing.
the location, they give you a side quest that tasks you with going to the fucking location once again. And some of these locations don't even have fast travel points, so you have to start at the beginning, even though the quest tasks you with going towards the end of the place. And it's just like, why the fuck? Why is that the case? Yeah, I'm a big fan of this gun. I really like that they added it, because I really fucking like the Hornet. So they basically added another Hornet just for a different element, and I really like it. And this gun you get out of a quest. You don't even have to like farm for it or anything. You get it from a quest in the final DLC. Same with that sniper rifle, and same with a shotgun I haven't shown you just yet. But the final DLC did introduce some new legendaries, and they're all really fucking cool. Oh, look at that, my orb went to the sky. Yeah, I guess, oh look, the weather changed. Wonder if I can get the leprechaun to reappear. After you're done with the main story of the DLC, with the wedding and everything, there is one more thing you have to do, which is a quest for Innuendo Bot. Okay, where's the next fish I gotta... There we go, that's the blue fish. Another bloatfish, a blue fish. And I would consider this quest to be canon, right? Because there's nothing in this DLC that's outrageous enough where I wouldn't even consider it canon, right? Same with the Tannis DLC, the Digistruct Peak thing. I would consider that to be canonical events. All the like major story expansions are canonical. The Pirate one, Mr. Torg one, even Tiny Tina's is canonical, except it's more like it takes place within a fantasy. So the events of the DLCs aren't canon, but I guess they're canon towards Wonderlands actually. But the conversations Tina has with the Borderlands 1 cast are canonical, because they're just kind of sitting there playing a game together. I was kind of hoping for a similar DLC in Borderlands 3, when the DLCs were still coming out, except this time it's like the cast of Borderlands 2 that sits down. Well, Maya's dead, so... Yeah, we never even got to like hear, I don't know, Axton or Salvador's take on Maya's death. We only ever heard Zero feel sad that Maya died and called her a badass, which was nice. And then we have a whole DLC of Krieg finding out. There's like a whole chapter in Krieg's DLC where Krieg talks about Maya. But fucking Axton and Salvador never even mentioned her, so what the fuck? Or Gage. Actually, I don't remember if Gage mentions Maya. Oh, the fire one. Oh, jeez. Where the fuck he knocked me over? Yeah, that guy's a big ol' meanie, if I'm being honest. Remember the Maggie, which was like a revolver that shot multiple bullets at once? This gun is kind of like the revolver, like that revolver, except it's a sniper rifle, where it shoots multiple projectiles, basically. So it's very easy.
What's the whole recipe again?
Something new, something old, something borrowed, and something gold. I'm pretty
Basically, it can deal multiple like shots of damage per shot.
What? Who doesn't rhyme with gold?
And also, it's pretty cool to see Moxxi and Ellie interacting, because I'm pretty sure they rarely do in the base game, to the point where I didn't even know they were like related when I first played the game. Man, these fucking threshers almost fucked me up. Yeah, the fire thresher's pretty tough, I gotta say. And then we put their hides over here, and once we defeat all of them, the treasure chest unlocks. Now the final thresher, actually, I think it might be a little easier than the fire one, because I thought the fire one was the final one, but it's not. Yeah, the sniper rifle's cool, pistol's cool, SMG is also really cool. It shoots fast and very accurately, so yeah, that's what's cool about it. And you know what, I realized there's some rocket launchers, like the Bunny, I think, there's a rocket launcher like that I don't even have. It's like a really rare legendary rocket launcher. It drops from random loot sources. See, couldn't the Bunny drop from Nisha or something? Couldn't the Bunny drop from what else? Was there like a unique enemy that... Oh, Bonehead 2.0? Couldn't you make those guys actually drop anything fucking useful? Here's your little baby.
Thank you. We've moved
Don't know what we'll do with a baby fucking Goliath, but I don't want to think about it. What if all the midgets you fight in this game are actually just children? Ever thought about that? I often think about that when I play this game. They made it pretty obvious those are not children in Borderlands 3. They also call them tinks. And I'll be honest with you, tinks sounds way more like it might be an offensive slur than fucking midgets. Like, midgets is a term, right? It's not like an offensive slur. If someone was born with dwarfism or whatever it's called, then they're a midget. They can't fucking do anything about it, but... Tinks genuinely sound like a fucking slur against midgets in real life. And we're 30 minutes in, wonderful. Really glad how this Let's Play is coming along, and just that I'm really worried about not being able to finish it on time. So yeah, see you fellas in the next episode, bye.